Amazing soul family and very nice greetings. I hope you are okay and everything is alright with you. Yes, it's been a while. I'm very, very sorry. We went through so much recently. So for all those which know me private, you know what happened. Yes, it was very, very dark. I also believed I must stop with my work and it was very crazy. I'm still processing from this. I'm honest with you. So, but I had the impulse to turn the camera on and to talk about the current energies, what is my take on what is happening energetically, and always pick up what resonates with your heart because we are all in training. Even when I'm belonging to the ARCTURIAN group, it doesn't say anything. It doesn't mean that the ARCTURIAN knows the truth for 100% because we are all in this together. We are all in training. So, first of all, what I'm getting for March, April 2023 is deep healing and purging. We are simply detaching from the old matrix. The old matrix within us dies. The more the old matrix within us dies, the more we cannot get access to the old matrix in the outside. It's very simple. So when you follow the path of ascension, so you just stay heart-centered now. You cannot get access to the drama, and you understand that all you have is this one moment. You really have not more. And this is what I learned along my journey, even when we believe we can control everything with our heads, but in fact we cannot. We don't control our soul, even when we have the illusion to control it, but we cannot control our soul. This is what I learned along my journey, and all we have is this one moment. So that's why I over and over motivate you on Instagram and on TikTok, unite, enjoy every moment you have, because we cannot say for sure what happens next week, what happens tomorrow. Energy predictions, forget it. It's not working. So every time the energies are changing. Today the energy is very heavy, I feel. Maybe tomorrow it's lighter again. And these timelines are always switching. You really cannot say what's happening next. Sometimes I feel, yes, tomorrow humanity will wake up. And then one day later I believe, oh gosh, it will never work out. Oh gosh, I hope not. This game will go up to 2030. Sometimes I believe really so, up to 2030. Then I feel, no, 24, 25, I feel a big change is coming. Then I feel tomorrow, then I feel never. So it is very, very confusing. So I highly suggest detach from global events as well. Don't wait for a global event. Don't wait for an astrological event. Don't wait for the next full moon, don't wait for the next new moon, even don't wait for the great solar flash to arrive. Please detach from everything. It's really just a program. The basic program is over and over the same. Give your power away. Just a few people know the truth. You not. You have no power. You cannot create the life you feel. You must wait for your savior. You must wait for your Lord. You must wait for the Galactic Federation. They will save us. It's over and over the same program. Give your power away to Lord Krishna. Give your power away to Buddha. Lord Krishna will save you. It is over and over the same program. Do you see? And this is the satanic matrix. We simply give our power away to those which fight life. Yes, in these beings they are at war with God. They are at war with life. And they really believe they can have their own rules. And they don't have to listen. So, and to all those which are hypersensitive, you feel it, it's not good. So when we continue on this level, we slowly destroy ourselves. It's not about that we destroy Earth, we destroy us. And the sad thing is they slowly destroy themselves now too. But you know, they are so proud. They still hold on their transhumanism agenda. They still believe they can come with the transhumanism agenda. They fight to the bitter end. It's sad because they are controlled by other souls without realizing this. And they are fighting God. They are fighting the Christ, yes. What is the Christ consciousness? What is the Christ ascension? You stay heart-centered. You see the light side and the dark side, because this agenda also want that you choose a side. Do you choose the light or just the dark side? But when you just choose one side, you feel not whole, you feel empty inside. And as long as we have a physical experience, we have the light and the dark side. So you are allowed to say a no. It's needed to say a no, especially to the transhumanism agenda. Is this really what we want? It's not just because of marketing, we will lose our money, I will lose my house. No, it's the children. They are after the children and the young adults. They prepare them for their transhumanism agenda, not the old people. And this is what I saw in the year 2021. They are after the children and us, your age, my age, because we grew up with technology, we grew up with computers, we grew up with cell phones. We know how it works. And so many of us feel so isolated and alone, right? Even we starseeds. This is our weakness. We just talk to each other on social media and they know. And you really cannot say any longer if an AI channel speaks to you, is it a true person? Is this paid opposition even when you are in contact with a true person, or are you in contact with AI? And AI responds to you. Do you know what happened many times on Instagram? Every time when I did something on my phone, let's say I checked my website out or I respond to messages over and over again on Instagram, you know, the notifications are plopping up every time. Every time Instagram, yeah, I receive a notification. And I had it now many times that a user is adding me or whatever with the name devil. Devil 36966699086. Devil. So added you to the bio or whatever. Added you. So every time when I click onto the notification, an arrow is plopping up and I cannot see it. And I had it now recently many times when I just did something on my phone here, this, yeah? And I checked messages or I checked websites out or whatever. I was on social media. So then I received this notification by Instagram, tuck, devil 36966996666 added you to his channel or to the bio. And when I take a click onto it, an arrow plops up and I cannot see what it is. For example, it's so confusing now on social media. You really cannot say, is it AI? Are these true people? Are these paid opposition agents? Or what is this? And this is our weakness, guys. And I receive this message over and over again. My entire heart hurts. Really, when I talk about it, my entire heart hurts because this is their battle. They try to prepare us for their AI paradigm. The transhumanism path. What is this? The transhumanism is the Antichrist. The Antichristic spiritual awakening. And the Galactic Federation of Light is doing this, guys. The Galactic Federation of Light are those which push the transhumanism agenda most. It is not the Dracos. No. That's what we saw. I don't know if I got it right, but it's the Anunnaki. The Galactic Federation are the Anunnaki. These are those which push the transhumanism agenda most, and they infiltrate the spiritual community so strong with their AI. So I really cannot say any longer. When I receive messages or comments, even here on YouTube, I really cannot say, are these true people or not? I'm so sorry. I'm also trying to discern. And it's really confusing when AI attacks you. So when they send you comments to discern who is who. So are these true people or not? Are these true subscribers or not? You even cannot say if true subscribers subscribe to your channel or not. And this is the battle from behind. And now people are busy. We stay focused on the crisis. We see the prices are exploding. Countries are at war with each other. So people are busy now. They are worried. They have almost no money for food. Here in Germany, so many people lose their flats. We have no space any longer. So why do you think we have these problems to find a home? It's almost impossible now to find a flat. Really, in Germany, it's really a big, big problem. They even kick Germans out of their flats now. Seniors. Many reports. They kick them out of their house and of their flats. Some people are simply busy. They don't see it what's happening from behind, and actually it's the AI. Yes, it's the transhumanism path. Yes, and the Galactic Federation are those which push it so much. It's them. So, and we starseeds many times we channeled them. Really, it's them. Because they are so much more advanced in technology as the Dracos.
Most of them are miserable in their lives, and what we do for them is a mercy.
Belem, thank you for responding. We were just admiring this ledger from your latest success. Well done, brother.
The House of Abrasax continues to thrive, despite the squandering of your inheritance, brother.
I must say you're looking a little worse for wear. Could it be success does not agree with you?
And you look so well. Could it be that failure agrees with you?
You may have inherited Mother's head for business, but I inherited her heart.
What does that leave me?
Her beauty. Her humor.
Her unluckiness and...
So you have her print, but you don't have her.
Mr. Skelligan?
The Keepers trace the print to a medical clinic. They're eliminating every lead. We have a name. Dunleavy. Catherine Dunleavy.
Well, I want Miss Dunleavy found. And I want her dead.
We saw this. The Dracos is their own group, if you will. The Zeta group as well. When you dive deeper into it, the Greys as well. But now it seems like so they all work together now. I don't know if it's true, but they never liked each other for real. Especially the Dracos and the Anunnaki was very complicated. They didn't like each other for real.
Mr. Skelligan, how is it possible for a single splice to destroy an entire fleet of shadows?
It was a mistake.
A mistake.
They underestimated him.
The next mistake.
They were always at war with each other, but now they all, because they see, oh shit, people are waking up now. The crystalline codes are coming down now. Shit, we must hurry. Shit, we must hurry before people are waking up. And this is what you feel, this chaos from behind. Yes, and it seems like so that Enki is Lucifer. Even the story with Endel and Enki is twisted around. Everything we know in the spiritual community, almost everything is hijacked and infiltrated. So in the Bible, really everything, even Yeshua's teachings are not coming through for real in the Bible. Everything is just twisted around. So now we are slowly waking up, and these crystalline codes are helping us. They are helping us to wake up from within, and they know what's going on. And they still try to push their transhumanism agenda before it's too late. So and they know they are slowly losing power over us. But for us spiritual people, it is really important to see the dark side too. Because many of us, we believed it's just done with light work. This over and over again. So we simply ignore the chaos around us. So when we simply ignore the dark side, we cannot create a lighter world because we even have no idea what's going on here. How can we help humanity? Many of us agreed to this experience now, and we have an incarnation during these times because we knew this will happen. We heard the calling of humanity. Humanity really needed help. So we are not here to ignore what's going on here. No, it has nothing to do with law of attraction. You can observe the darkness. You can observe it without being emotional attached so much. And try to switch your focus. What can you learn? Not, why is this happening to me? This, yeah? Victim consciousness. Try to change your perspective and ask yourself, what can you learn? And we are allowed now to see through all illusions. And this is the greatest gift from Source. Because all those which are disconnected from Source, they fight Source without noticing this. We fight God. And when we work with life together, we are not at war. When you are hypersensitive, when you belong to the starseeds, you are just here to spread love, peace. It's their battle. It's not your battle. It's their battle. And always keep in your mind, it's not because of me, it's not because of you. It's not because we lose our money. It's about the children. I see so many people, they are so cold and heartless almost. I see many people here in Germany, they even don't smile any longer. They don't laugh any longer. They are so depressive. Most people, yes, so depressive, heartless and cold. They even don't help you when you need help. They just look at you and they allow it. So they just watch. They laugh at you. They bully at you when you still smile. Or they are jealous. They do this to you. Many people here in Germany, yes, they are jealous when you still smile. Many people believe when they see Marcel and me together, we have the best life. They believe we are super rich. I cannot say for sure why people are thinking this about us. So when they would know how Marcel lives, how I live, that I'm just traveling, I still have no true home. I'm just traveling over and over again. Marcel as well, he has also no true home. When the people know how we live and what we are going through over and over again, most people are shocked and they cannot believe it. Because they believe we have the best life. We are always smiling and we are shining as best as we can. And then many people believe we are super rich. We are millionaires, billionaires. This is what many people really believe when they see me and Marcel. We are so rich. But then they know how we live and most people are shocked. And they are so shocked that almost no one helps us. Because they cannot believe it. Okay, this happens when you belong to the ARCTURIANs. Or to starseeds which are here for this. What's happening now? And I know I just agreed to this incarnation. This is just what I received. I just agreed to this physical experience because of this. So actually I'm done with the reincarnation cycle as well. I just came back. So it doesn't mean that I'm better. But we saw what's happening here. Marcel had a near-death experience. He saw the ARCTURIANs standing in front of him as he had a near-death experience. And they asked him, do you want to go back to Earth or do you want to go back home? They let him also free, Marcel. And this means Marcel broke free from the Earth matrix. Because they even didn't allow you to go home. So when you watch near-death experiences, almost everyone says It was so beautiful. I didn't want to go home. I was not interested in to go back to Earth. I just wanted to stay with them. It was so beautiful there. But this angel told me I must go back to Earth. My mission is not done. I must go back to Earth. And when you watch almost every near-death experience on YouTube, almost everyone says the same. They say over and over the same. They saw a spirit guide, they saw Jesus, they saw a dead family member, whatever, okay? And then they told them, your work is not done, you must go back to Earth. But their souls wanted to stay with them. So they always interrupted our free will. And they put on a physical body. When they saw you loved cats here on Earth, they even came to appear as a cat. Because then you would trust them more. When they knew you prayed to Jesus Christ, which is hanging on a cross. It's Enki as well, by the way. The man which is hanging on a cross is Enki, Lucifer. He's a hologram. So when they knew that you prayed to Jesus over and over again and you believe this illusion is true, and then your soul left this body, they even appeared as Jesus Christ. And they said, oh no, 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 you must go back to Earth, you're not finished yet. But your soul said, hey, I want to stay with you, I want to go home. Your soul says this. And they disrespected your soul. And this was really too much, guys. This was the reincarnation cycle, the reincarnation machine. And when you watch near-death experiences on YouTube, really, I watched so many in German, almost everyone says the same. It was so beautiful there. I didn't want to go back to Earth, but my spirit guide, my angel, Lord Jesus Christ said I must go back to Earth, I'm not done yet. And they simply believed them. And then suddenly the souls returned back. Isn't it? So, and they let Marcel free. As Marcel had a near-death experience, he described to me what he saw. He saw a wormhole and a dark black hole. And as his soul left his body, during a short time, his dead grandfather appeared, he said. Because he had a deep connection to his dead grandfather. So, and he appeared suddenly. Marcel simply ignored him. This is what his soul did. His soul simply ignored his dead grandfather and he entered the black hole. This is what Marcel told me. He entered the black hole. It was very dark, he said, and he saw many different layers, many different illusions, layers on his way. And then suddenly such a high vibrational light came to him after the black hole. And it was so full of love, he said. And then he saw this ARCTURIAN standing in front of him, and these were galactic humans. And they let him free. They asked him, do you want to stay with us? Or do you want to go back to Earth? It's your choice. They let Marcel free, I tell you. And this was impossible. Almost impossible. Because almost every soul believed this spirit guide, which appears in the astral plane, yeah, when your soul leaves the body, this is your team. But you had to enter the black hole. And Marcel did it. I tell you, he said he entered the black hole. And on his way, he saw so many layers and stories, tuck, 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 and they just tried to get him. They worked with his dead grandfather as a hologram. That he spent time with him, yeah? And so much more. But his soul simply ignored all their illusions, everything. They did. It didn't work with his soul. And then suddenly, he said a very amazing light came to him, and then he saw the ARCTURIANs. And then his soul said, I want to go back to Earth. His soul said, I want to go back to Earth, see you later. This is what his soul said. Marcel told me so. See you later, guys. I will go back anyway to you. And then suddenly his soul returned. And they helped him in his self-healing process, I believe. Because after Marcel had this experience, Marcel slowly reached it out of the wheelchair. Marcel's story is so dark, you cannot imagine this. And I witnessed it myself. It's unbelievable, his story. But yes, he saw them. And then slowly he succeed and he get out of the wheelchair and now he can walk. And the doctors all said he will never walk again. What do you say? So, you see, okay, we are Arcturian-based starseeds. So, but it doesn't say anything, guys. We are all of this, but Marcel saw from above how it looks for them. And he saw that humanity need help. This is what he saw. And the Arcturians too. They saw it from above and they just saw Earth is in trouble. Humanity really need help. And when they continue, they destroy themselves. This is what Marcel saw from above. But he didn't saw all details. He didn't saw for real what's going on. He didn't know when he has a physical experience what happens here. They just see, okay, Earth is in trouble, humanity is in trouble. So they scream. Their souls are screaming, not the physical appearance, but their higher selves. Their souls are all screaming for help. This is what we all heard. The Pleiadians, the Sirians, they all, yeah? We heard really their calling. They screamed out for help. So this is what Marcel saw too. But he didn't saw the details. Yes, and many of us, we underestimated this experience a little bit. So we didn't know how it is to have emotions. Oh, and that the darkness is so strong here. We underestimated it, especially for all those which never had an experience here on Earth, or not many incarnations here on Earth. You know what I'm talking about. When you are an Arcturian starseed, you are free from duality. So you vibrate over the Earth matrix, you vibrate over their AI matrix about all illusions. You vibrate over this. That's why you can see everything from above as an Arcturian. And Marcel said the same. He entered the black hole. And on its way, many different layers, and very crazy pictures, he said. And they tried to catch him and to confuse him. But his soul just took a flight. And then he broke free. Because the Arcturians are located in 9D, 10D, 11D, 12D, basically. So it's the angelic plane. This means you are out. You are out of the game of duality. Do you see? And this is really important that we starseeds, spiritual people, don't ignore the shadows any longer. Because we are waking up now from all illusions. Yes, and the AI is the last trial now. The transhumanism path. Don't worry. We got it this time. But just be prepared. It will be close. And the chaos will grow. And you know our story, what we saw, printed food. That people merged biologically with technology. They had no own thoughts any longer. They merged completely with their cell phones. No government needed any longer. Just technology. Technology takes control over you. One religion, the Galactic Federation, is the new religion. It's them. The spiritual awakening. The antichristic spiritual awakening. One world religion controlled by the Galactic Federation. We saw them. It's them. And they are the government. They are the true government. And now what you can see here on TV. No, ARCTURIAN is not with us, guys. All those which are still channeling ARCTURIAN, please do some research who Ashtar is. Ishtar. I mean, it's the same name. Ishtar is an Anunnaki goddess. Lilith. Ashtar. It's them. The Galactic Federation. Ashtar is Enki. It's the other physical appearance of him. Thoth. This is all the same group. I know it's confusing and very tricky. But when we really want to unite, at first we are allowed to see through their illusions and to stay heart-centered as well. We must unite and not just talking to each other on social media, because the energy becomes more and more robotic. Do you feel this too? It's really robotic. And this is just the beginning. They try to hijack us, starseeds strong, the spiritual community and young people. And the Galactic Federation is the real government. One world religion.
I came across a description of a planet she claimed was the most rare and beautiful estate she ever owned. I believe she named it
Earth.
Earth. It was part of your inheritance, wasn't it, brother? I was quite moved by her description, and I was wondering if there was any chance you might be willing to part with it.
Titus, didn't you bother to look at the sheaves? That planet is worth more than all of your estates combined.
Really?
No culture, nothing. We are all the same. We all look the same. We all have the same thoughts. No government needed any longer. Just AI. And the Galactic Federation talks to you through AI. And they just allow you to do what they want. Just energy weapon. Frequencies. And because people merged biologically with AI, very easy. This is their crazy idea of justice and order. And this is the transhumanism path, the antichristic spiritual awakening, because it is the spiritual awakening. You are seeing we are not alone. Extraterrestrials are true, because these are the sky people from Avatar. The same energy. The sky people from the movie Avatar are the Galactic Federation. And the Na'vi, if you will, are us. Our starseeds. We are connected to Awa. And we try to help them, but they don't listen. They simply attack the Na'vi. Just for profit and money. They destroy their tree, Awa. This is the sky people. This is the Galactic Federation. These are humans. Cosmic humans. And they are totally different to the Dracos. And yeah, they still cause division and they still messing with us. Because they are still here, I feel. The Galactic Federation is still here, very numerously. Enki as well. Enki is Lucifer, guys, not Enlil. Enlil, I feel, was a little bit lighter. He meant it a little bit better with us. But even him, it was very complicated with him too. So I don't trust them, by the way. I just trust my heart. Because this is what they want, that we are at war with each other. So we don't see the hearts any longer. We don't see the energy of Christ. And in fact, everyone plays a character in a video game. And I believe behind all this, there is a divine plan we don't understand. So we just have this experience now here. But please keep in your mind, it was too much. It really was almost a prison. And this was really too much. That's it. It just went out of control. Too much darkness. And we just try to bring back balance. That's it. Between the light side and the dark side. And what happens is we just see the dark side now. And all the illusions. Because our team is helping us. Source is helping us. And they're sending us so many codes. But they are not allowed to do more. And when they are talking about a mothership is now located over Earth, they don't tell us the truth now. Why should they? They even don't tell us the truth about China. They still censor Laura Eisenhower. Why? They censorship her. And she has direct connections, Eisenhower. So, how? Why? Naughty Beaver. They also censored him. He uploaded the video about me. This woman escaped the fourth density. Buck! They simply censored him. Laura Eisenhower. Zack, they censored her. And she has connections to Eisenhower. The president of the USA. Huh? So, and they still censorship her. When they tell us suddenly the truth. Huh? And then they don't tell us what's going on in China. Huh? And they still censor videos on Facebook, Instagram and everywhere. And they suddenly tell us the truth about extraterrestrials and the mothership. Please, guys, you must be careful. I just really mean it good with you. Because we saw how they try to hijack us. They do it from behind with their technology. And the true government is not visible here on TV. They are not visible for us. The sky people is the true government. And they decide what's going on. Enki is one of them. Enki is Lucifer. Ashtar, the Luciferian consciousness. The Luciferian consciousness is really tricky. It's so tricky, hard to discern.
You are. You know, there are moments when I actually miss you. But no one understands this universe like you did. No one understands me like you did. Mr. Scallican, how is it possible for a single splice to destroy?
The satanic consciousness, easy to see. I mean, you see it in their eyes, they are very evil and destructive. But the Luciferian consciousness, next stage, is very tricky, because they look so light. They have the spark in their eyes. They look almost like us. They have this cosmic eyes. And they look so beautiful. Many of them have very beautiful faces, bodies, symmetric faces, galactics like you and me. But they fell. And you see it in their eyes when you dive deeper into it, the energy of a snake, you see it. I share with you a clip from the video game Star Fox Adventures. I know it's a video game, but they share with us over and over in movies and in games what's going on, and we believe it's just fantasy, it's a game. And Star Fox Adventures triggered me so much because at one hand the story is about the Lilith system. The Lilith system, the Lyran system, dinosaur planet. The story is about dinosaurs and dragons. And the main character is called Crystal. Crystal is her name, and she is an Lyran. She's a vegan. And you will hear the language as well in this clip. You will be so shocked. They share with us over and over again what's happening. And General Scales is a Draco. But he is not the true evil guy, the Dracos. There's someone else behind them. It's Andros. And Andros is the real final boss. And he controls them. It's for real what's happening, and Andros is Lucifer, it's Enki. He knows all the doors and all the secrets. He even pretends to be a Crosora spirit, when you know the game Star Fox Adventures. So, and the Crosora spirits are the energies of Arcturus. And he put on an Arcturian appearance, Andros, and he deceives Star Fox. This is how they play, guys, the Anunnaki. They are really a other league. You must really see through them. It's so hard to discern. So, now we watch this clip together. And let's see what's happening with you. What do you feel? And this is what's happening, yes. The old traumas are coming up again. The old vegan trauma comes up as well. You're still healing and purging everything out. And just stay true to yourself. Stay heart-centered. And be honest with yourself. Okay. Here, from the depths of space, a girl named Crystal searches for the truth of her parents' death, finding herself within a lost corner of the Lilith system, Lyran system. She receives a distress call from a world known as Dinosaur Planet. Being of a kind nature, Crystal decides to investigate. So Crystal is a cat, and you will hear now the vegan light language. It is intense, and she is a dragon rider. This is the energy of Vega and Lyra, the Lilith system. It all has begun there. Everything we have now the root is Lyra.
Tashkov Joduk. Aktewa Jimokea Juriko Mitko Kutsatod Neokea Dukam. Nai Ula.
Do you feel? This is the energy of Vega. And she's a dragon rider and she can communicate with the dragons. Because the Lyrans or the vegans, they integrate the dragon DNA. And she can talk to the Draconians as well. It is really interesting.
Keo Uhu. Keo Jadat Wuk Tudwok. Moshiko! Asud Kubo Agvem Kutsuho.
Now you have the Dracos. General Scales is a very typical Draconian. So these are dragons which fell. And they also remember, but they can hardly change. And General Scales is not the most evil guy, but you believe so. Actually, it's Andros, and he works from behind, and he's the true great deceiver. Yes, and Andros is the real final boss, the great deceiver. It's not General Scales, but this is the energy of the Draconians, yes.
General Scales, Hiko, Kohud, or Taskuki, if dinosaur planet. Ud Neokraju, Ui Kimo Nekt.
Am Dek Kutsuho Kavorik Oi. Am Edko Kutsuho Rosvejo Evu Tashkov Zuk.
Utashkov Suk? Kiash Niko Kuduk, Ash Atashkov.
Keo Cloudrunner Kekt Moyorik Oi. Keo Olak General.
Moak. Aumdekulak. Ahiko Ilo Kio, Mudu Tadijwi Kiaro. Kiok. Ash Nio Amit Hiko Kutsash Kudok Nakivu. Ikianajo. Kio Vik Oknush Kokeva Wika Wok Mo. Ue Tuoki Sekodwo Mo. Kia Chach Dekelu. Edo Su Tavuk. General Scales. Yeah!
Rotzesb General. Moro Dokemo.
Kia Chach Dekelu.
Koshvat Keo Yeso Eve Keo Tashkov Jaduk.
What do you say? This is the Lyran energy. And do you see General Scales and Crystal? They have the same language. Even when General Scales is on Draco. Do you see this? Because the Lyrans, they embody the dragon DNA. And they can speak and communicate with the dragons good. And the Draconians are dragons, but they fell. I mean, this is really sad. Okay. And this is the energy of Arcturus. And he just put on an Arcturian body to deceive Star Fox. Fox, by the way, I feel is a very typical Andromedan. So many Andromedans have a very deep connection to the fox. So they are very loyal as well, but their energy is a little bit different. So Star Fox, I feel, is a good example for an Andromedan, by the way. So let's check it out and then you will feel.
Can you hear that? A Krazoa!
A Krazoa, my opinion, is actually an Arcturian, but you know the video game, it's Andros. And he just acts he's an Arcturian. And he's the true final boss. It's Enki, the great deceiver. And he puts on an Arcturian body and he deceives Fox now. Because he knows the secrets and they hijack us. I'm not kidding, guys. This is really how they play. They are completely different. But yeah, when you hear the energy and when you see the physical appearance, yeah, I feel these are Arcturian codes.
Do you wish to accept our test?
What is it talking about? What test?
I was released when she completed my test, but she is now in great danger, and for her to survive, you must continue what she started, and collect the remaining Krazoa spirits, for only the pure of heart can enter our shrines.
So why is he manipulating Fox? He says just a pure heart can enter our shrines. Yeah, this is the Arcturians. Andros cannot do it himself. He has no pure heart. And he simply manipulates Fox now that he's doing it for him. That he collects all Krazoa spirits because a person with a pure heart is allowed to enter their shrines. Okay, and this is the Arcturians' energy. Actually, it is. But it's Andros. Enki, and he manipulates him like crazy, even this voice, yeah, because Crystal is suffering, the cat being, she's suffering, and because Fox has a pure heart, he wants to help her. Do you see? And he manipulates him that he's doing it for him because Fox can enter their shrines, but Andros not. But he pretends to be an Arcturian now, do you see? This is how they play, guys, the Anunnaki. They are really different.
I can't just stop now to save this stranger. The planet is falling apart.
She sounds like she's in big trouble, Fox.
Find the remaining 5 Krazoa shrines. Complete the test within each, and bring the spirits to Krazoa Palace.
The warp stone can get you there.
When all spirits are returned, she will be saved. She is depending on you for her life.
Do you see how he manipulates him? He gives Fox a very bad feeling, isn't it? This is how you can discern. When they talk to you in this way, you can be sure it's not your team. Because no one is testing you. She completed my test. What? Our team is not testing you. Just the chosen ones will complete my test. Or the strongest will survive. Yeah, this is their consciousness. Yeah, they are testing us. Our team will never test you. They see your potential. And this is what he does. He also said she completed my test. So what? And he gives Fox a very bad feeling. Even when he speaks and looks like an Arcturian, but he is not. And this is how they play, guys. As mentioned, these are the Luciferian beings. They are completely different to General Scales. I mean, it's so obvious when you see General Scales that he's not so kind and that he's evil. Yeah, but Andros, hard to discern. Okay, I hope so much this example helps you to discern. Because this is what I'm getting when they tell you things like, I'm testing you, you must pass my test, or whatever. You can be sure this is not your team. I love this video game so much, it triggered me so hard because I felt, oh my gosh, the Lilith system. The feline cat is called Crystal. She is a dragon rider, so what the, oh my goodness. And now we watch this together and maybe you will feel the energy of Andros and who he is and who Enki is. And this is their hierarchy. And I know it sounds beyond crazy, but we starseeds and spiritual people, we slowly must see through them. And it's not the Dracos which push the transhumanism agenda. It's if you were Andros. He puts on an Arcturian body. The Galactic Federation pushes it. It's them. And they know everything about us, almost. But they don't understand Source. Okay? And just say no to this world. And be careful what AI really is. It's really their technology, and I will share with you another clip from Star Fox, and you will see it again. Okay?
You may have returned the spellstones, but the war is not over yet. Now you must face me.
This is so funny. Because he's a Let's Play, right? And Star Fox is just running in cycles around him. It's so funny. It looks like he dances.
Stop! Scales! You are no longer any use to me.
Who are you? I demand you show yourself!
This is Andros, Enki, okay? Do you hear this voice? He even doesn't know what he is and who he is, but General Scales always worked for him. This is for real what's going on.
I am the one you brought to Krazoa Palace. The Earthwalkers could see me, but you could not.
I don't understand.
No, I didn't think you would. Your desire for power overwhelmed you and blinded you to the truth inside. Now give Fox what he's looking for. Give him the final Krazoa spirit.
You will regret this.
It was in him all this time. But that voice, I recognize it from somewhere.
Do you see they are laughing? The Dracos, do you see they are laughing? Because they know what's happening to Fox now. Do you see? This is really how they behave.
Yeah!
So, this is the game Star Fox Adventures, and this is this is so crazy. This is Andros, and he behaves like he's an Arcturian. It is so crazy, guys. Oh my goodness. This game triggered me so hard because it's so true.
On the mighty Krazoa god. Heal all those that stand before me.
We will never kneel to you! Give me that!
Hey, wait! Well, thanks for nothing. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be standing here at all.
My staff! You're back.
forward to this day, to see you again, Fox McCloud.
Andros!
And now, to destroy the Lilac system!
He wants to destroy the Lilac system. Interesting.
Stop it!
What do you say? I mean, it's a video game. But do you see? He wants to be a Crossover god. And this is really the energy of Arcturus, you see. I mean, he still pretends to be an Arcturian. Really strange. It's really, really strange. But this is how they do look. And even do you see the crystal on his third eye? We watch Star Fox Zero. I feel this is the energy of Andromeda now. So they simply try to take over the grids again. Okay, and you will see their technology. Fuel is coming out of their ships. Star Fox, Falco, the Blue Avians. They use free energy, crystalline technology. Okay. Now we see it again.
This is a man consumed by vengeance. And this is the man responsible for his exile.
Bring him to me.
Do you feel? This is Enki. Lucifer. Oh, how cute! Do you see the foxes? Oh, this is, I feel the Andromedans' energy, yes. This is their codes. Oh, so cute.
The name's Fox. Fox McCloud. My father passed away 5 years ago. To carry on his legacy, I brought his team out of retirement. Star Fox, the elite squadron he founded and died to protect. I've recruited the best teammates a squad leader can... And Falco Lombardi.
Ah, here, you see the Blue Avian here. This is really the energy of the Blue Avians. These are very good pilots. They see all details, and these are blue-colored birds. These are the ancient Syrians. The oldest Syrians. Falco, I feel, is a Blue Avian.
A hotshot flyboy who's kind of a handful, but also one of the best pilots I've ever met.
Ah, dang it! Ah!
Yep, like I said, the best teammates a squad leader could ask for.
Having a tough time there?
Huh? Hey, what are you?
Hold still. It's just
cut
the
it out.
visor
Get your hands off of me.
Oh, come on, just try it.
I'm bored.
It has been 10 whole days since we left Soria, you know. I'm getting so sick of the canned food.
Huh?
He's the rabbit. Yeah, I feel this is the energy of Pleiades. He's very motherly. And he's taking care of the group. And the frog, Slippy, yeah, I feel is Mintaka. This is the energy of Mintaka, I feel. Very funny, and they have very crazy technology. The Mintakans. Yeah, and I feel Pepper is just my point of view is Pleiadian. He's like the mother of the team here.
This is not a vacation!
And that's Peppy Hare, my father's old wingman. A seasoned pro. The glue that holds the team together.
And just look at this mess. Were you boys raised in a barn?
And a bit of a nag.
All right! And no yelling! And which one of you boys messed with my desk?
Yeah, typical Pleiadian. Like a mother, so what's going on here?
Move out!
Man, I was really looking forward to this trip too.
Jeez, how'd these creeps even get through the city's defenses? Teleportation! Huh? They used a teleportation device!
How could Andros even have a thing like that?
We can worry about that later. Right now, we've just got to get those things away from the General.
Well, the way those robots are homing in on him suggests they're equipped with advanced bio-tracking tech.
So, what's your point?
Well, if we had some way to erase his life signs, then...
We want to save him, not off him, you crazy tadpole!
Hey!
Wait! Hold up!
Oh!
This is so funny. This is really what's going on in the cosmos. This is how they really behave. They're completely different as many people think. So they are very funny. And very authentic. They don't play a show. They don't do, namaste, this is really how they behave. They are normal beings. They also have their problems. And this scene is so funny with Pepper because he's so Pleiadian. This is so funny. And how Falco reacts because this is the Blue Avians' energy. They are so serious. Many Syrians are so serious. It's so funny.
All hands evacuate! Get everyone out of the tower! But General, what about you, sir? Get out now! That's an order! Hurry!
Does Peppy have to go to the bathroom right before every mission?
Sorry about that, guys!
Took you long enough.
Let's go!
Just kidding!
That old gag again?
You see here they created a portal and they just tried to come down and taking over the grid. I'm not kidding, guys. But Star Fox is not the Galactic Federation. It's their own group. It's the Galactic Alliance, if you will. It's not the Galactic Federation, guys. It's the other group.
The tower's being overwhelmed.
Looks like someone kicked over an ant's nest.
Switching to all-range mode. You're mine.
Incoming from behind! Use your brakes!
Hey, Fox! It's...
And these are all drones, by the way. They are not real beings in it. These are drones. And they just try to attack. Yeah. So when you know this movie, you know what they do here. But they just try to help. And this is so funny because you really see how they behave. And the Blue Avians as well. It's so crazy.
Blast?
It's my latest invention!
Slip used fur from my lucky charm to make missiles that mimic Pepper's lap signs.
Pretty cool for something I just slapped together, right?
Fox, now's our chance!
All right, all units bomb volley now!
Yeah, we did it!
Slippy! Peppy!
I'm okay.
Just grazed is all.
Now you see the toxic technology. This is the Dracos, yes. What do you say? This is for real what's going on in the cosmos. This is not just a movie, it's true. And they use very destructive technology and fuel is coming out and this is their AI. And Slippy and Fox, they use free energy and crystalline technology. No fuel is coming out. You will see it. Watch it and you will know what I'm talking about over and over again.
How dare you interfere with my mission? I'll squash you like the insects you are.
So, that's the boss man, huh? Slippy, Peppy, hang back and recover. Falco, you're with me. We've got to take down that ship.
Do a barrel roll! Think that did it? Hey, Froggy!
Don't call me Froggy!
Come on, Slip! Where's that shield analysis?
Got it! If we take out all those big laser cannons, we can dismantle that thing's G-diffuser system!
Falco! Heading down below.
We're not going to fall that easily!
Do you see fuel? Fuel is coming out. Do you see? This is their AI. This is the technology they have. It's destroying life. And AI is the same, guys. Based on this consciousness here. To destroy a planet, to destroy life, to destroy nature, to fight the feminine Christ. Mm-hmm.
Catch me! You have to try harder than that!
Idiots! What good's a guided missile if it comes right back? Curse you, Star Fox! When Andros hears about this, you're through! You hear me?
Do you see again? So much fuel. Their technology is highly toxic. This is the last trial. Do you see? And now you see the ships by Fox. No fuel is coming out. This is free energy and crystalline energy.
Yeah! Yeah! Way to go, Fox!
We're glad you're safe, General.
Star Fox, we are once more in your debt.
So you're sure you're all right?
Thanks to you. I hate to ask more of you so soon, but I need you to fly out to Sector Alpha.
Expecting more trouble out there?
We've received an urgent call for reinforcements, and we could use you on the front lines.
Understood. We're on it.
Oh, what about my crab?
Guess there's no rest for the best.
We're counting on you.
So, Fox McCloud, eh?
So, now we have it, right? Coincidence. They share with us over and over codes and messages in games, in movies, in shows, everywhere. We believe it's just a game, a movie, it's not real. But games and movies are more real many times. When it's about the cosmos, yes. When it's about higher dimensions, yes. What do you say? Enki Andros, he's the real final boss. And they all work for Andros. Do you see this? And this is for real what's happening. So I hope so much this video helped you again to discern in how they play. Because now you're healing and purging everything out. And you really have the chance now to see through all illusions, through their game. You can see through it, you're just claiming your power. And I highly recommend detach from it. Observe. When you observe the rabbit hole, then you know, okay, their plans, you know what they are trying to do. You wouldn't agree So many star seeds are here now. When we know the transhumanism path will come. It is the last trial. So when it really would come, yeah, I talk about the transhumanism path. So why did we all agree to Earth, we starseeds? So many of us are here now. And so many of us are here because of this. It's really urgent. People really were in trouble. And their souls screamed for help. So it is you, it is us. Please remember why you said yes to Earth. It's not about marketing. It's not about losing money. Namaste. This way to play a show. You see, they are so authentic. So all these characters, they are so authentic. Yeah, Falco is harsh, very harsh. But this is the Blue Avians. The Blue Avians belong to the elder Syrians. These are the oldest Syrians from Series A. What I know about them, but it's already a own group. But they are very loyal and very clever. The same goes to Fox, Andromedan energy. They are very clever and they are helping us so much. The Lyrans as well, like Crystal. Pepper, right? The rabbit. Pleiadian, the mother. The glue which holds the team together. So, they are so authentic, isn't it? They don't do, no shows any longer. Because you are good in every single way. Why are we so afraid to be authentic? Because we are so afraid to be judged, right? We are so afraid to be seen for real. This is the old matrix. We learned from the early age we are just lovable, needed, when we put on a mask. When we play a show, this, then receive love, appreciation. When we share our authenticity, we learned that it's not okay. It's not okay to share your emotions. It's not okay to be authentic. It's not okay to share your weakness. Otherwise, you will see consequences. You must suffer, isn't it? It's a deep fear within us to be seen for real. This is what we learned. And we always gave our power away to the Galactic Federation, to the Council, but they worship us almost. Our team is so impressed by us because we agreed to this experience here. They don't want to be worshipped as heroes. And these are completely normal beings, very authentic. They don't want to be worshipped as a hero, even when they do this job. When you saw it with Star Fox and Falco, yeah, they do this job for real. It does exist a few of them that do the hard job, yes. But they don't want to be worshipped as heroes or as a savior. This is the old consciousness. And we simply break free from it. We simply understand. Don't wait for an astrological event. Don't wait for a full moon any longer. Don't wait for a lord. Don't wait for a Galactic Federation to save us. Because the Galactic Federation are those which are pushing the transhumanism agenda most. It's them. Andros, if you will. And his crew. It's them. The young people. Not the Dracos. The Dracos don't know what they are doing for real, like General Scales. He believes to know what he does, but he doesn't know. He even didn't know who Andros is. And he used him. Do you see? They have a hierarchy. They have this consciousness, this. Yeah. Who is on the top? But you not. This is not your consciousness. And don't do the same again and feel and think this way. Yeah, the Galactic Federation are my heroes. They tell me what to do. No. They have their own interests. Yes, and they can to appear as an ARCTURIAN or as an Andromedan as a Pleiadian. And how to discern? They always give you a bad feeling. When they give you an order, like Andros did it with Fox, the fake Krosoa, right? The Krosoa spirits are Arcturians. This is their energy. So see how he manipulated him. He gave him an order. He worked with manipulation. He used the voice of Crystal, yeah, the Lyran being which is suffering. She suffers, and he uses her voice to give Fox a bad feeling, yeah, that he tries to help her. It was not part of his mission of Fox. Do you see? This is what they can do. And they are very intelligent because they trigger you at your weakness. So what is your weakness? When they know you have a deep connection to cats, they can appear as a cat as well. But you always have a strange feeling, and they give you orders. They tell you what to do. And this is what Andros is doing with Fox. He tells him, collect the last Crosora spirits, because you must save Crystal. Isn't it? This is them. And your team never gives you an order. And they never manipulate you like he did it with Fox. This is highly toxic. Do you see? This is the energy of a snake. From behind. So yeah, and trigger you. Ishtar, Ashtar, it is all the same deity, guys. Please discern, the entire spiritual community is hijacked and infiltrated because they know spirituality in its pure form is the way out of here. And it's super tricky, and we are all in this. I'm still in training. But the difference is I'm honest, and I tell you sorry. I was wrong. But who is really telling you I was wrong? ET channelers, do they say sorry? Sorry, I was wrong. I channeled a wrong information. Oh, my information was hijacked. I'm sorry. No. They just explain, yeah, it's not easy to do any predictions. Yeah, I channeled a very heavy timeline, a dark timeline. This timeline didn't become true. But what if we were all wrong once? What if when no one knows what's really true? So, and even an Arcturian doesn't know the truth for 100%. Even an incarnated angel knows the answer for 100%. But one thing is certain, it's your heart. And the more you stay heart-centered, the more you feel the truth. And this is all what you must know. And I recommend look into the people's eyes. Really look into their eyes. And not so much if they do good marketing, if they use the best camera quality or whatever. This is all the old world. Just trust your heart. When you can see auras, good for you. When you are clairvoyant, then you will see auras. But when you cannot see auras yet, look into people's eyes. Listen to their voice. So what is the frequency behind the information? When a person has a very kind heart, this is what matters, and not if a person knows the truth. This is the old consciousness. We always give our power away to a few people. And the entire old matrix is based on this program. Give your power away because you're simply dumb and weak. We know the truth, you not. But all those which pretend to know the truth, they don't know the truth either. And I don't know the truth too. But we feel the truth here. Here's the answer. Very easy. And the transhumanism path is next stage. People, one religion, they all think the same way, they behave the same way, they talk the same way. No own thoughts any longer, completely controlled by technology. They're sending you codes and messages, thoughts over and over again. You have no own thoughts any longer. And when you disagree with something, yeah, then you will see the consequences. You cannot go into the supermarket any longer. You cannot buy a car any longer. You cannot do a contract or whatever it is because they simply use their AI and suck. They exclude you. Or they don't allow you to take a train, they don't allow you to drive a car, or whatever. No government needed in their new world. Their understanding of justice and order. The Galactic Federation is the new government. But we saw the government is gone. It's the Galactic Federation. This is the new government. This is their plan. One world religion. The anti-Christic spiritual awakening. We all worship the Galactic Federation, Enki and Ashtar, as our heroes, as our saviors. This is what they want, that we worship Andros as our savior. But Andros does, he wants to be worshipped as a Krazoa god! Yeah, this. But a Krazoa doesn't want to be worshipped as a god. Now, ARCTURIAN is not interested in to be worshipped as a god. Pleiadians not, Assyrian not. They don't want to be worshipped as our gods. They want to be seen as friends, family, colleagues. We are a team. No gods. And no enemies, no victims. This is all the old world that we all doing this. Who is bad, who is good, you are evil, you are stupid, you are sick, or whatever. It's the old game. So just claim your power. And I feel this agenda will not come. But I feel it will be very close. Chaotic. Very chaotic. I feel it will be close. And be prepared. Don't be shocked. Even when you study astrology, you see they continue, isn't it? We over and over talk about the age of Aquarius. But strange, they keep going. They keep going with their agenda and they don't stop. Do you see now what this is? We are busy. We are busy. We wait always for an external event and we don't understand it is us. And no one has the right to manipulate your free will, gives you orders. No one tells you, hey, you are not allowed to do it today because it's full moon. What is this? So when your heart tells you, I want to be this way, I want to make a new decision, and someone tells you, hey, don't do it because we have full moon in Cancer, what? What? No. Source loves you. God just wants to see you rising. And when your heart tells you, I want to do it today, simply do it. It doesn't matter if it's full moon in Cancer or whatever. Do you see this program? We always give our power away. But when your soul speaks to you now, this is what matters. And this is the tool to break free from their illusions. It's your heart. Thank you so much, guys. I hope so much this video helped you. I'm very honored. Don't worry about me, Marcel, even when it was beyond horrible. I'm honest with you. I'm happy that I can talk to you again, that I can continue with my work. I'm very happy. But yeah, it was very sad. I'm honest. I believed I must stop with my work now. Again. For all those which know me private, you know what happened. Thank you so much, guys. Always stand true to yourself. And do what is needed. Your heart tells the truth. My big wish for the spiritual community is that we really unite. That we really see. Don't be blinded by people which appear from nowhere and are suddenly famous. Suddenly they are famous. This is not right. Look into their eyes. Really look into their eyes and you will see what's going on. Okay. Thank you so much.